Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the MSI MEG 342C QD, and it's pretty much a very interesting curved monitor with an OLED screen. So how is it? Let's take a look in today's video. Let's go. For the price of the monitor, it's 2,419 Singapore dollars, which is honestly quite reasonable given the technology you're getting with this monitor. Specifications wise, we have a 34-inch 1800R curved QD-OLED display panel. Being an OLED display panel, it has ultra low response time of 0.03 milliseconds GTG with a refresh rate of 75Hz and a resolution of 3440 by 1440. It also has an aspect ratio of 21.9 and a brightness of 1000 nits peak brightness. It also supports adaptive sync with a color accuracy of 97.8% of the Adobe RGB color space, 99.3% of the DCI P3 color space. All of this can be seen on the test sheet that comes with the monitor when you first unbox it. It also supports VESA mounting, which is a 100 by 100 mm VESA mount. Coming to I/O, at the bottom of the monitor, there's two HDMI 2.1 ports. Both of them support the full resolution of the monitor, provided that your graphics card has a HDMI 2.1 port. One DP port next to a Type-C with power delivery up to 65W max. It also serves as a DisplayPort connector. USB-B data cable, followed by two USB 3.2 Type-A's, and lastly one headphone jack. At the right side of the monitor, you also have more USB ports, which is two USB 3.2s and a headphone microphone combo jack. For the things that you do get with this monitor, right at the start of the unboxing, you do get a color accuracy result that came from the factory when this monitor was created. You also get a Type-C cable, DP cable, a beauty cover, instructional menus, HDMI cable, USB-B cable, VESA screws, and a headphone holder. Assembly wise, to connect both halves of the stand together, it's very simple via a toolless mechanism at the bottom of the stand. Connecting the stand to the monitor is via 4 screws that can be found in the back of the instructional menus. And lastly, to complete the look of the monitor, we have two beauty covers that need to be around the stand and at the bottom of the monitor. Display wise, you expect nothing but the best since this monitor costs as much as a decent spec desktop. You can expect the monitor to have amazing viewing angles with vivid colors and true blacks. It's really a dream for those video editors out there and gamers who also want to experience the fast response time. About the negative of an OLED, there's this issue with burn-in when objects are displayed on the screen for way too long. So MSI actually have some ways to mitigate this. First is via pixel shift technology, and second is via software where this monitor would dim its brightness if it detects that the image has been static for way too long. And lastly is this panel protect function that is optional every 4 hours, however after 16 hours of use the monitor will force one, in which you can't use the monitor at that time as it will do some sort of conditioning to the monitor. And lastly, MSI also offers a 3-year warranty against burn-in, however you must not tamper with the OLED care settings in order to claim warranty in the future. Moving on to the stand, there's not much adjustment for this monitor as you only do have tilt and height. The construction is steady enough to support the weight of this monitor, which is 9.3 kg. To adjust on-screen display settings, you have two ways to do this. First is via the joystick at the back of the monitor, and the other is via the MSI Gaming Intelligence software, where you can download it via an inbuilt USB drive that will show up on your computer when you plug it in via USB-B or the Type-C port. Additional features here, there is an RGB strip at the bottom of the monitor which can be used as an indication of how long more you have to wait for the OLED Protect program to run, or as an indication of when you first turn on the monitor and turn off the monitor. There's also a light sensor at the front of the monitor which automatically increases or decreases the brightness according to your environment, and all this can be adjusted via the monitor settings. I don't have any points for improvement for this monitor, as at this price point it really has everything I could expect. I would just say, if you don't want to prevent burn-in, you may have to change the way you use your monitor, such as your taskbar, as this is a very common thing to get burnt into the display. There's other ways you can mitigate it by hiding the taskbar, or just try not to display things that are static for way too long. Overall, if you are a gamer or content creator, this monitor will suit your purpose with no issues at all, with its great color accuracy and very fast response time thanks to the OLED screen. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.